Hello everyone and welcome to the very first lesson of Python programming language offered by Undergrad Academy. So in this session we will be looking at the introduction of Python language. So here's what we have got for today's agenda. We'll first look at what is Python, the differences between compiled and interpreted languages, why do people use Python, who uses Python today, what can I do with Python, writing our first program in Python, then looking at escape sequences in Python, and in the last we will look at the comments in Python. So first of all, what is Python? It is a general purpose programming language often applied in scripting roles. So it can also be termed as a scripting language. Moreover, Python is an interpreted language. We have two types of languages. One is compiled and other is interpreted. Let's look at the difference between compiled and interpreted languages. Compiled languages are those languages that will convert your entire code or program into a machine code first, and after the conversion is done, only then you will be able to get the results or see your output. On the contrary, in interpreted languages, the single line of your code will be converted to machine language, and after that, you will be able to see the output. So in interpreted languages, the high-level language code will be converted to machine language line by line, and you will get the results after each line is executed. So here we have some examples of compiled and interpreted languages. C, C++, Go, Fortran, Pascal, and JavaScript are some of the compiled languages, whereas for interpreted we have Python, PHP, Ruby, JavaScript, MATLAB, etc. for interpreted languages. So let's look at the history of Python. There was a man named Guido van Rossum who was a fan of a TV show of Netherlands named Monty Python's Flying Circus. So he developed this language in early 90s and named it after his favorite show, that is Monty Python's Flying Circus. So the real question is that why people use Python and what are its benefits? How can it benefit humans? So these are the some primary factors by using Python. First and most important is that it is object-oriented. It includes concepts like polymorphism, operation overloading, and multiple inheritance. Moreover, it is free and open source. You can download and install it Python for free and easily. Source code is also easily accessible. Thirdly, it is powerful, having built-in tools and libraries such as NumPy, SciPy, pandas that are used for data analysis by many data scientists. It is portable and can run exactly same manner in any platform like Windows or iOS. When you will start using Python, you will find out it seems like you are writing English, hence it is really easy to learn. Its structure and syntax is pretty intuitive and easy to grasp. Moreover, it is mixable. You can link it with the components written in other languages like C or C++, etc. And last but not least, it is of course easy to use and easy to learn as well. Let's have a look at who uses Python today. Companies like Google, HP, Seagate, Qualcomm, Facebook, IBM, YouTube, ESRI, Intel, Cisco uses Python for hardware testing, for mapping products, and most of their video sharing services is largely written in Python. Here we have some applications of Python. You can develop websites and frameworks using Django and Flask in Python. Django and Flask are two types of frameworks used for web development, and mostly Django is preferable. You can do web testing in Python using Selenium. You can develop games using Pygame in Python. And of course, Python is really helpful in artificial intelligence and data science. It is also applicable to the big data and of course the IoT, smart devices, and of course the Raspberry Pi. What can you do with Python is system programming, graphical user interface programming, internet scripting, component integration, database programming, gaming, images, XML, robot, and more. You can also convert images to text, PDF to text using Python. So now that we have learned a lot about the introduction, history, and scope of Python, you all must be really excited to get your hands dirty with Python. So let's start writing our first program, that is Hello World, as every one of us enters the world of programming by writing Hello World. In Python, to write any statement to console, we use a specialized keyword, that is print. Remember, print isn't capitalized. So I suggest you all to download PyCharm, that is an IDE for writing Python scripts to write your Python code. So let's go to our PyCharm. So here I have opened PyCharm and I have created a new folder known as Python course, and I will right click on it, and here I will say new, click on Python file, and we'll name it as introduction. So here it's opened. So now let's print hello world to the console. Type print, parentheses, and inverted commas, and write hello world. So now you can click here, run, introduction, and here you get the answer. So hello world is printed to the console. Remember to use these parentheses and inverted commas after the print statement. Okay, so to print our statements onto the console, we have three different ways of doing it by using single inverted commas, double inverted commas, or mixed inverted commas. So let's do it in our PyCharm. So we have already done it for double inverted commas. Let's do it for single inverted commas and for mixed inverted commas. So now let's run this. And here we have this inverted commas before world and after world. And this is how we can print three types of print statements on our Python console. Okay, so now let's discuss escape sequences. Escape sequences are used to perform some operations, some specific operations like moving to next line, or having a horizontal tab, that is 8 spaces, or carriage return, or backslash. Let's try out all these four on PyCharm. In order to go to the next line, we may insert here backslash n to go to the new line. And let's run this. So here world is printed on the next line. To get an 8 spaces tab, let's print D. And here we have 8 spaces tab here. In order to return the carriage, like instead of this hello, the world will be printed. We will say backslash r. So here world is printed instead of that hello. And for the last one, in order to print the backslash itself, we will include 2 backslashes. So here we have hello world. So let's talk about comments in Python. Comments are used to help us to make our programs more readable for humans or other programmers. We use this hash symbol for single line comments like hash this will print hello world. So this hash statement, that is this will print hello world, is telling us that this print will print hello world. So that don't get confused please. And we use triple quotes for multiple line comments, like this will print hello world in multiple lines. So let's try them out in our PyCharm. So let's write our comment, this will print hello world. So let's see, it is not highlighted, and it is just for human readability. Let's print it, and this won't get printed. So make it a multi-line comment by writing 3 quotation marks, and in the end, don't forget to close these quotation marks. And let's print these. So nothing gets printed, it's just a comment. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching us. Please take up some time to subscribe to our channel, kindly like the video and share it with your friends, and comment your queries in the comment section below. Goodbye, see you soon.